asleep, am I? Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. I haven't slept in 3 days. Ought to be just about time now. No sleep, no food. Purify yourself, bald man. Be pure. Me? Pure? Hey, you can do it, bald man. You're a hero. You're a teacher. A teacher of science. And what does that entail?
The known and the unknown. The hell is this?
Some kid broke my doorknob. Custodians can't fix it. District's gotta send a locksmith out here. I gotta fill out a work order. Be 2 weeks before.
Don't go round hungry.
Why doesn't she take a day? Hanging in there like a rusty fishhook. A talisman. What does it mean?
Doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
It's gotta mean something.
Public education.
Who's it belong to?
School board.
It belongs
To the public.
Collection of freaks.
Belongs to nobody. I'm nobody.
Earth shaker.
Morning, Mrs. Cannon?
Oh, good Lord. I thought you were a parent. Please, I'd rather die.
For Christ's sake, Edna, why don't you take a day?
Why take one now? You don't look so good yourself.
Okay, so we're all sick. You can't go into a single classroom without hearing coughing, sneezing. Where do you think all those germs go?
This is where we go to get sick. This is where we go when we get sick. So this is where we go to stay sick.
They caught a kid at Jackson with a .22 caliber handgun in his backpack.
That's nice.
I would be out the door.
Be lucky you didn't have a heart attack.
Me, listen to you.
What?
You're coughing?
Oh, Gladys, honey, I've been listening to myself cough 20 years. Easy.
Me too. It's getting worse.
Everybody around here is coughing. Everybody must be sick.
Oh, it's an unsafe environment is what it is. It's unhealthy is what it is.
Tell me about it.
You sound sicker than a dog.
Honey, if my dog was this sick, I'd have him put to sleep.
If my dog were this sick, subjunctive?
Thank you. Must be my subjunctivitis acting up.
Are you going to take a day?
Right. Come back and find my room demolished. Find out the kids went berserk and drove the sub nuts. See what damage the sub did. Timeouts, referrals, parents calling. No, I don't think I'll take a day.
I am an unlucky man.
Grading papers?
Grading them? Honey, I just sort them. They range from illiterate to semi.
Sad, isn't it? Oh.
Sad? Look at this.
Early American settlers, yes.
from 11 years ago. Thought I'd take it out and show them what you can do with a little effort.
Little bear trap, little quilt, miniature corn.
I used to get some projects. Now, look at this.
Man to whom impossible things happen.
What in the hell is this?
My point exactly. The Washington Monument.
Good morning, Odyssey Middle School. Today is Friday, May 20th.
And there are just 13 days of school left.
Now, today's words of wisdom: sail a steady ship.
Beware the wandering rocks.
What the hell does that mean?
Sail a steady ship? Where does she get them?
She makes them up.
They don't even make any sense.
Miss Lewis, please give us your location, Miss Lewis.
Grates on me. 13 days to go. 13 days till I retire, and she takes 2 more kids out of my class. Good kids.
Wendy, she did not.
Oh, yes, she did.
Why?
Get this, Gladys. She's honoring parent requests.
With 13 days left?
Can you believe it? So the kids can experience the American Revolution with Dedalus. Give me a break. Parent request. Parent request my ass. I thought it was the parents' request that we teach these kids. Do they want us to teach them or not? 30 years I've been doing this.
Miss
Hey,
Arnold, you have a call.
I got a parent request.
Miss Arnold, you have
Shut
a call.
up! A parent request. Based on what?
Good question.
Stupidity.
Well, that's what it comes down to. We are going to honor stupidity.
Idiot politicians sit around and jaw about how something's going to cost $1 trillion. $1 trillion. It boggles the mind.
It's for greater minds than ours.
I got news for them. It's for greater minds than theirs, too.
But they'll never admit it.
No child left behind, my ass.
Eliminate poor teachers.
Which is just about all of us. Talking about good, hard-working people who come to work every day and make an honest effort to teach their disrespectful, ignorant, abusive brats, pay us a pittance, and then be lucky if you don't go out into the parking lot and find your tires slashed.
Or get crowned by a rock.
Teachers, the 8th grade team meeting is now beginning in Miss Cannon's room. Let me repeat, the 8th grade team meeting is beginning immediately in Miss Cannon's room.
Make us sit at some stupid-ass workshop, hand us a bunch of crap, and then read it to us. What do they think? We don't know how to read? You can't blame somebody who doesn't want to give a nickel to public education. If they only knew the teachers are taking orders from a flock of flaming idiots.
Simpletons with Willy Wonka standing up there.
Don't you love it?
I swear if I hear him say that one more time, I'm going to go up there and kick him.
Waste of taxpayers' money.
They don't care.
Throwing good money after bad. Discipline cookbook.
Another cookbook recipe.
Johnny won't stay in his seat. Let's consult the discipline cookbook.
What's the recipe?
Put glue on his chair.
Johnny has a 22 in his backpack. What should we do?
Discipline cookbook. What a crock.
Don't go round hungry.
Due to the construction in Miss Burns' room, please enter Miss Burns from the rear.
Team meeting?
Oh, Jesus. Randy, did you sleep here?
Is this real? Is this really happening?
Every day.
Don't you ever go home, bald man?
Let me tell you something I've discovered, ladies. After a while, if you don't go home, you are home.
What the hell is that?
My doorknob. Some kid broke it.
I'm shocked.
I think it's a talisman.
What you need to do is write a work order. It's going to take the county at least a month.
Maybe we ought to let the kids destroy the place. It'll keep them busy. They won't be able to do it overnight.
Want to bet?
And then we could start over.
Ought to take the whole falling apart piece of shit and turn it over to corporate America. There's money to be made here. Already got Taco Bell and Pizza Hut in the lunchroom. Channel 1 hawking M&Ms and Mountain Dew.
Don't go round hungry.
Did you hear that?
Teachers, please excuse this. Teachers, the 8th grade team meeting will now be held in the 8th grade lounge due to unavoidable circumstances beyond our... due to... Teachers, the 8th grade team meeting will now be held in the 8th grade lounge. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Well, let's meet, shall we?
I say we adjourn.
Second.
The sky is absolutely black out there.
And now here's Dr. Evergreen with the weather report.
Absolutely black.
And Laurelei is out there patrolling.
Let's start the damn meeting.
Well, shouldn't we wait for Wendy?
What for?
Well, she is the vice principal.
Whoopee. Let's face it, I think we're on our own here.
Being a teacher is like being the captain of a ship at sea.
Nobody can help you.
You ask for help or asking for trouble?
What do they do?
Who?
Mr. Jonah, please give us your location, Mr. Jonah.
Are so-called administrators. I don't care. I'm retiring. What the hell? What do they do?
Wendy, how about Willy Wonka?
What does Willy Wonka do?
Willy Wonka plays golf with the Earthshaker.
Mr. Jonah, please give us your location.
They observe
Mr.
you is
Jonah.
what they do. They come around and they observe you.
Instead of pitching in. They don't want to help you. They want to evaluate you and figure out ways to get rid of you. They don't want to help you.
No, because if they wanted to help you, they would come sub for you.
Ooh, you want to observe? Well, here's the wheel. Steer it.
They couldn't do it.
That is why they escaped the classroom in the first place. That is why they got on the admin track. You think they quit teaching because they were any good at it?
I think anybody who wants to criticize
should be put in a classroom of 35 kids, 10 of whom are reading on a college level, 10 who can't even spell their own names,
And half a dozen certified nut bars.
You should say, I need your support on this.
They don't want to support you? Administrators? No offense, Jim.
None taken. I'm not an administrator. I'm a guidance counselor. I'm a certified clinical psychologist.
In that case, tell me this, Dr. Evergreen.
Bowman, what have you got there?
Doc, I think this is a talisman.
It looks like a doorknob.
Sail a steady ship.
Beware the wandering rocks.
The infrastructure is so bad here. Well, that's why we have all this flooding, you see? And that is definitely one of our deltas. But it's something we can work on together, and that is definitely a plus.
Pluses and deltas.
There are pluses and deltas to everything.
There certainly seem to be.
Can we get started?
Some people aren't here yet.
Dedalus, of course, but then he's never here. I guess some people just...
And Laurelei is out there on patrol.
Before she gets here, the baby shower for Laurelei is going to be in the media center.
The media center?
Yes, after school.
bad venue.
Why? Those witches in the media center won't cooperate with you.
Oh, Laurelei, still floating. Gladys, you notice. Yes, I'm still floating. I'm still temporarily floating.
Well, sail a steady ship.
Don't go round hungry.
That's the spirit. Now let's get started. And that reminds me. Yes, today is everybody's birthday.
Come again?
Remember how we were talking about doing something special?
No.
Laurelei.
But it had to be all-inclusive, yes?
Yes, exactly. And I thought a birthday party.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, why not a birthday party?
Well, whose birthday is it exactly?
Everybody's.
I don't get it.
Everybody who has a birthday.
That's pretty all-inclusive.
Okay, we are doing this today?
Yes. Today is everybody's birthday. Now, the PTA has baked 600 cupcakes.
Okay, 600 cupcakes when we have, what, 200 some odd students?
One cupcake apiece is pretty chintzy.
You're going to make her hit us with the pluses and deltas.
So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just tally up all of the pluses of celebrating everybody's birthday. And let's not call them minuses. No, it doesn't have to be negative. Just things we want to change. Yes, and we will call them deltas. Yes.
Please, dear God, can we start the goddamn meeting?
The meeting is going full steam ahead, Edna, in case you hadn't noticed.
Sail a steady ship.
Thank you, Gladys. Jim, you got anything?
Just a couple of things. On the 504s, and this is just a CYA. So when the lawsuits start flying, you can prove that you modified your curriculum, your lesson plans, each and every assignment, your tests, for each and every child in every conceivable, so that you can prove that you could meet each and every child's individual needs in every conceivable way. Whatever. Just to adjust, just to accommodate, especially with regards to varying exceptionalities.
To bend over backwards.
Yes.
And stick our heads up our butts.
That should about do it.
You guys remember Jim Nelson? Gone into landscape.
Who can blame him? You deal with what? The earth? The soil? Who's going to give you a hard time? Weeds? The weeds' parents are here to see you. They're very upset. I don't think so.
No 504s amongst the weeds, eh?
Jim, have you got anything else?
Yes, this is from Officer Hendricks. Be on the lookout for edged weapons.
That's nice.
All kinds of edged weapons are showing up on campus. The kids are getting really creative with razor blades.
Please.
Miss Turner, you have a call. Miss Turner, you have a call.
Shit. So keep your eyes open. If you see an edged weapon, you really need about 16 feet. Because you've only got about a second and a half to react and fire your... Oh, I guess that's for law enforcement. The main thing is, don't confront the individual. And if you do happen to come into contact with an edged weapon, there may not be a lot of blood, but there can be internal bleeding.
Oh, by the way, there's pumpkin bread and coffee cake. Thank you, Laurelei.
Can't have a circus without clowns. Cannot have a circus without clowns.
This is not a circus.
I'm sorry. Did you say this is not a circus? Are you blind? Are you deaf? This is not a circus? What do you think it is?
There's no ringmaster.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka is the ringmaster up there in his chocolate factory. We've got 3 of them. See no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. And they all work together.
I'm not in a position where I can recommend psychotropics.
No child left behind. You know why there's no child left behind? Because we're not going anywhere.
Any students of concern?
Mark Dickens. Who?
Good kid.
Where are the parents?
How can you correct behavior patterns that have been forming for 10 years in 40 minutes? They have no parents. In effect, they're wards of the state.
That child is in pain.
Yes, and he's been in to see me. And he seems very troubled, but I can see we're running out of time now.
What can we do to help this child? What can be done?
Give him a cupcake.
This is serious.
Better make it 2 or 3 cupcakes.
I miss anything?
Just a meeting.
We are the custodians of culture.
And we're the custodians, all right.
Actually, what we are is middle-class housewives. That's the job description for teachers. Must have traits of a middle-class housewife, so that when you get your directives from the principal, the earth shaker, the school board, or the state, you say, yes, dear, and hop to it. That's why there's such a thing as a discipline cookbook. It derives from our housewife mentality.
Teachers, please excuse this interruption. Please admit the students from bus 8401 who are just arriving. Please admit those students just arriving from bus 8401. Thank you.
Justin? Justin? Where did you get those scissors, Justin? Please, please, put those, will you please put those scissors? Will you hand me the scissors, please? Justin, honey? Justin, look at me. Justin, I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Justin.
He doesn't show up for meetings. He doesn't show up for school. He's reckless. If he does show up for a parent conference, no telling what he'll say. The parents are complaining. He doesn't cover the material. The kids all think he's on drugs. Whatever. The kids think he's gay. The kids think everyone is gay. The kids think you're gay if they don't see you actually doing it to somebody.
Teachers and students, please excuse this interruption. At this time, with those students whose parents have indicated possible interest in the Great Goals program, at this time, please see Dr. Evergreen in the guidance office.
Please take out
Teachers and students, please excuse this interruption. With those Great Goals,
Please open your minds to page 87, where you will find Hamlet's speech, to be or not to be. Now one must ask the question, why does Hamlet ask the question to be or not to be? To be or not to be alive, perhaps? I don't know what you did. The dean wants to see you. And take the gum out of your mouth. That is no cause to get abusive with me. All I am...
How are we to find our path among the stars? The most important
Teachers, please excuse this interruption.
question you can ask yourself is,
Would the students leading on the field trip
is how you should live your life.
Please report to the busport at this time.
Now, you're saying, bald man.
Excuse me.
Teachers, please excuse this interruption.
If you have not already sent your environmental surveys to the front office,
Please do so at this time.
You're saying, bald man. What has this got to do with science?
Teachers, do not send your survey
if it has not been completed.
What survey?
I don't expect professionalism from Dedalus, because I can't even imagine that someone would pay him to do whatever it is he does. And this has been going on for 5 years now, ever since he arrived. The golden boy, the boy wonder, Professor Dedalus. Well, he's not the boy wonder anymore. He's been coddled by Willy Wonka. Don't ask me why. If anyone, and I mean anyone else, had tried the shit that he's pulled, they'd be out on their ass. Pardon my French. Going through history backwards.
Don't go round hungry.
Yes, I'm putting her in honors. Yes, I don't care. She's got all F's. She's got fire. In discussion, you can see she's reading. You can see what she's read. She's on fire. In fuego. As a teacher, as a student, there's really no difference. Learning. I've got the knowledge. You want it. You know what it's like? It's like rape. Got to have it. That's what her thirst for knowledge is.
Thank you so much for coming in. You're scary.
He eats.
I'm sorry?
In his classroom. During class, he eats.
He eats.
He fixes himself toast and jelly. He boils water and makes himself tea.
In Parliament in London.
I think that's charming.
Charming? It's defiance. And he lets the kids eat too.
Well,
And the kids all know how to sidetrack him. It's a game. How to get Professor Dedalus talking so he'll forget we have a quiz today.
That's just...
And he doesn't cover the material.
for you.
And he just might flip out.
That's
Again.
Please.
What?
I think it's bad form to bring up a man's nervous breakdown.
Christ, he was barely 30.
Why?
I don't think you have a right to have a nervous breakdown until you're at least 40. Hell, I've been teaching 30 years.
The man's wife leaves him.
Can you blame her?
Everything falls apart.
Oh. So one day he doesn't show up for work. In this job, kids standing outside his classroom door. Somebody's got to track down a sub. He can't be bothered. Too much trouble.
You don't understand. Everything is too much trouble when you're having a crack up.
Oh, come on. He's such an actor.
Oh, you think he faked having a crack up? Why would he do that?
Because he's a fake. That's what he is. A liar, a cheat, a fraud.
I think the man honestly went nuts.
Okay. So bye-bye. You want to go around the bend? Go. I won't stand in your way. But why come back? That's what I want to know. To plague me? To bedevil my...
Your what?
Never mind.
Your final years?
Please.
What else are you gonna call him?
My aide told me he's not even teaching from the text.
And I've decided
What's he teaching from?
to start a revolution.
His head.
Dream bothering you again?
What else would you call it? You wake up and feel like a killer?
Another metaphor?
For what?
Hatred, guilt, a serpent eating his tail.
And then there's this.
What's this? Dear Toya, I just had started to read a good book called 101 Ways to Kill a Hoe. First, you cut her fingers off one by one. Then you chop her arm and leg and spit her eye and... What is this?
How the hell are you gonna get to 101? That's what I want to know. It's a death threat.
This is pretty strong stuff.
It's a death threat. I want her out of my class.
I'll talk to Wendy.
You don't think maybe this is a job for Willy Wonka?
Don't go round hungry.
From my reading of Jung and others, it is possible for the world's soul to manifest itself in a dream.
We are a nation of laws. Don't sneer. Don't sneer at this. Listen to me. Why do you close your ears to this? Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to know the truth? What the hell has happened to you? Don't you want to start over? To start over? That's why we are in love with history. Because of our wish to start over, our longing to go home, to go back. What is this but a wish to return to the past? And at the same time, we long for a new home, to move forward. Our belief, our fervent hope, our faith in what? The future. And why? Because we cannot abide the present. Every present moment is unbearable to us. But history is now. This is history. Every living, breathing one of you. This job, it's a joke.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you didn't have it, it would be no joke.
Sure. History is fine as long as you keep it safely in the past. But when it starts creeping into the present and threatens to affect the future, that's when the school board wants to put a stop to it. No Darwinism, no study of the causes in history.
This is the job. This. Teaching. There is no other job. This is all there is. The rest of it, the textbook industry, the testing industry, administrators. It's all bullshit. They're all parasites. Supposed to support us? Supposed to help? And all they do is fuck us up. They're living off us. By sucking the blood out of us, we do the job. There is no other job. You and the students and the subject, and that's it. That's all there is. The rest of it is total bullshit.
Kids used to say, why do we have to learn this? Now they know you don't. You don't have to learn anything. This is America. You only have to do two things, pay taxes.
No. Oh, watch TV and buy shit. Testing. Testing. Hey, might I point out that testing and learning are at opposite ends of the educational spectrum? They're mutually exclusive. The more you test, the less you learn. Learning is the act of expanding knowledge. Testing is the act of enclosing it. Andrew Jackson, he did a lot for public education. Motherfucker. Mr. $20 bill. Had 240 slaves, too. But he just about started public education in this country. Our champion brought up twice on slave abuse charges.
Motherfucker.
But he fought for public schools. And he wanted it taught that the world was flat. Flat Earth Society? So I'm thinking, creationism. What the hell? Let's teach creationism.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, to all the kids who are too stupid to understand evolution.
What are you, not eating?
No.
What are you, fasting?
As a matter of fact, I am.
You're not eating anything?
Nope.
How long have you been doing this?
This is the third day.
That's crazy. It'll really mess you up, you know. You're a science teacher. You should know that.
I know what I'm doing.
It'll whack you out.
Hey, it's the old bald man you're talking about, Edna. Who's gonna notice?
Well, I did.
No, you didn't. I told you.
People can tell just by looking at you.
Oh, that's just a gleam in my eye.
You look crazed.
Well, I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. What the hell do you expect?
There's a food fight in the cafeteria. It's serious. A few kids have already got hit with full soda cans. I need you to go pick up your 5th period classes. Right away.
Quiet! Miss Turner, please contact the front office.
Yes.
Miss Turner,
Yes.
please contact the front office.
I am contacting the front office.
Miss Turner, please contact the front office. Miss Turner.
Shit.
Please excuse this interruption for the afternoon announcements.
Bible study will meet in Miss Burns' room Monday morning at 8:05. And we also have 2 bus changes.
Bus 6401 will be replaced by 6793 and bus 8274 will be replaced by 4968. No, 4863. No, 4972. Yes.
Thank you for sailing a steady ship. Have a good weekend.
Wendy.
What?
Oh my God, Wendy.
What is it, Laurelei? What happened,
At the
Laurelei?
bus. I'm on bus.
What happened, honey?
I'm on bus duty. A kid got shoved under.
Oh my God. My God.
Remember when we were all hunting the mammoth? You don't remember this? The woolly mammoth? And prehistoric dogs would follow us, hoping to get scraps of the kill? To the point where the dogs would actually seek to be of service. They volunteered their services.
Yeah!
It was the dogs who sought to aid us by assisting in the tracking and capture of prey. You see what I'm saying? It was the dogs who initiated this, not us. It was the dogs who fostered this relationship. See, they just turned up one day and helped us, see? man's best friend and the friendship begun by the dog for our mutual benefit. Huh? Well, pretty smart, huh? This idea of man's best friend. And who had it first? That's right, the dog's idea. So, Professor Dedalus, I appeal to you. We give vent to our passions. Love, hate, they're very close. You know how it is. Sometimes when you love somebody, you really want to kill them. We embrace our animal nature. We are, after all, animals. Higher order animals? Perhaps. But animals, nonetheless.
You fail to mention the divine.
I do. And I have had religious fanatics try to alter my curriculum. And then there's the thought police, bald man. They're out there. And they've tracked you to your lair. And they're surrounding that bald head of yours like a crown of thorns.
Oh, how can I think?
Surreptitiously. You think so? Good question. They claim we're trying to keep God out of the classroom.
We?
My question is, what the hell kind of God is he? He can't bust in if he wants to. Ever think maybe he likes it this way?
But you think this is what God wants? A godless world?
Why not? Lets him off the hook.
We don't have a prayer, do we?
Actually, prayer isn't a bad idea.
In school?
Well, the question is, how do you do it? First of all, you've got to catch us all in a contemplative mood.
Ooh, what a miracle that would be.
And then, my friend, you must have conjunction of sincerity of purpose. Everybody's heart in the right place. Know what I mean? Well, that's if you expect any kind of ascendancy at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
The efficacy of prayer.
What the hell are you doing?
The circle is a metaphysical shape, bald man. A shape that is aware of itself. I mean, even if you're lost, you're what? You're wandering around. Get it? You're going in circles.
This is only a dream.
Wake up, bald man.
I am awake.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
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 Let's not argue about it. You get all the stuff?
What stuff?
What's that in your hand?
My doorknob.
Doorknob?
To my classroom.
Why?
Because some kid broke it off. I think it may be a talisman.
Oh, I hear you. You got a knife on you?
Swiss Army.
Good. Cut a hole in the rug there.
What?
Cut a hole in the rug. Do what I tell you.
So to put me in real good with the media specialist.
Let's see what you got.
Ooh, chocolate milk. Snickers. Milky Way. M&M's. Doritos.
Don't go around hungry.
And some MD 2020. Mad Dog. Excellente. And it's getting better. It's that kid who broke my doorknob.
Who?
The kid who broke my doorknob. I'm gonna write him up.
Oh, don't do that.
Nah, you're right. Just be writing myself up. I'm not gonna write him up. I'm gonna kill him.
Do it, dog, man.
You son of a bitch.
That'll teach him.
What am I doing?
Oh, you're giving him what he deserves.
No! Help me! Help me!
Help you? You're doing just fine.
I'm killing him! Stop me! Help me! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! What have I done? What have I done? Why? Why?
You did what you had to do, bald man.
I killed him! I killed him! I'm supposed to teach him, and I killed him! Oh, God! Why?
You did good. How about a Snickers?
Snickers?
And some Mad Dog. I can't drink this stuff straight.
What stuff?
His blood, schmuck.
Oh, that's gross.
Now give me those Doritos.
Oh, that is very gross.
It's all the sodium they put in.
Jesus Christ.
What, are you getting religion, bald man?
This is only a dream, right?
Not anymore.
All right.
Listen up, bald man. The shoe's on the other foot now. When the kids get here, they're here to school you. Not the other way around. You dig?
No, this is only a dream.
Dig.
What?
Dig a trench there. Pour in the chocolate milk, the MD, the blood.
Oh, God.
That's right. Keep praying. They ought to be here any minute.
Who?
The kids. You're not paying attention, bald man.
The kids? What kids?
Here they come.
Where?
Look.
Oh, God.
Good.
Look at all the dead kids. Why? Why is this happening?
They're here to teach you, so that you will learn. They know it all, bald man. Past, future. They're beyond time. They know it all. You listen to them. But first, let them drink. They must drink.
Drink? You're telling kids to drink?
Don't go round hungry.
They drink from the votive pit. Then they are capable of rational speech.
Oh. So that's what it takes, huh? And what about you, Dedalus? What are you gonna do now?
What am I gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing.
I've already done it. See?
Hey, you're bleeding.
Tell me about it.
No, I mean really bleeding.
Of course I'm bleeding. I've been shot. Look at me. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh, God. What the hell happened to you?
I told you, I've been shot.
Oh, man. When?
Fourth period, after lunch.
What does this mean?
You figure it out.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You don't? Ladies and gentlemen, the teacher of the year, the bald man.
I'd like to accept this award for Teacher of the Year.
On behalf of all the hardworking teachers out there, my comrades, the teachers in the trenches, in the line of fire. But I can't because this is totally full of shit.
Don't be shy, Randy. Today, we are going to be working on our phonemic awareness. Ready? Let's count the phonemes.
I'm on the administrative track.
How many phonemes are there in L, I, K? Count the phonemes. L, I, K. That's right. 3. Now try D, I, K. 3 again. How about F, L, A, she, O?
When you shake your ass and
That's a hard one.
We're all naked. We're all naked and we have no shame.
Actually, you're the only one who's naked, baby.
Don't go round hungry.
Oh, here it comes again. Said on the radio we're under a tornado watch.
Here is what was in your box.
Thanks.
Don't thank me till you get a look at it.
What the hell is this?
See what I mean?
FYI? What the hell is FYI?
For your information.
FYI. You write a referral, nothing happens. It comes back to you with FYI written on it. What the hell is FYI?
For your information.
I know. For my information what?
It means you wrote the kid up on a disciplinary referral, and the dean says, fuck you instead.
Okay. FYI. Laurelei, we just solved the secret of life. You want to know what FYI means?
For your information.
Fuck you instead.
For your information, I just got fired.
What?
Yes. This was in my box.
Your annual contract will not be renewed.
Let me see that.
Oh, honey.
I'll be damned. She's been redlined. Teacher of the year. It's a numbers thing, honey. In the fall, when they figure out the numbers, this just means...
I lost my job. What am I going to do?
Is Dedalus here yet?
Yeah, right.
Bogman, you look like hell.
I feel like I died in my sleep.
Where is Wendy? Where is Willy Wonka?
Our esteemed leader.
Yeah.
Good question. Willy Wonka's at a leadership conference. What do you suppose you do at a leadership conference?
Oh, you workshop.
By day. And what do you do by night?
By night? You bond. You bond with one another.
No golf.
You bet there's golf. Willy Wonka?
Leadership conference.
Yeah. And he comes back a better man.
Can you write up a kid for farting?
I think you can time them out. It says offensive language, offensive body, something. Do you mean farting at you?
Yes. Actually raised his rump and farted right at me.
And they say these kids have no self-control.
What do I write on the referral form?
That he farted at you.
Defiance. Defiance.
Farting is defiance?
I don't know.
Fuck it.
Don't go round hungry.
Did you hear that?
Well, you must have heard it.
Good morning, Odyssey Middle School.
You heard that, didn't you?
Today is Monday. There are just 12 days of school
What
left.
stinks?
Today
It smells like somebody threw up in here.
live as one already dead.
We're in the land of the dead.
A kid told me to my face he was going to go home and get a gun and come back and shoot me, and how was I going to feel when I was dead?
Better, I think. How long have you been awake, Bald Man?
5 days.
5 full days?
Action-packed. Nary alone.
And fasting too?
Have to purify myself.
How do you do it?
I'm too wired to be tired.
What stinks in here?
I think it's me. I think I'm starting to rot.
We'll get on with it.
This is how they go to class. Can you believe it?
I'm looking at it. I guess I can believe it. I've seen it happen. I've watched it.
It's pathetic.
Oh, I've seen the pendulum swing. But I'm not going to be around long enough to see it swing back. Remember? See bright young kids grab the world by the tail? Maybe we'll never see it again. Maybe it's over for good.
Please take out your books.
All right, everybody clear off your desk. Take out a sheet of paper.
I said, take out your books.
Is it too much to ask to take out a sheet of paper?
Do you even have your books? How many people have their books? Raise your hand.
Unbelievable. You know something? I could walk out that door right now if I wanted to. There's nothing stopping me. I have enough sick days. I could quit right now.
Why don't you?
I don't have to put up with this shit.
Feel better now?
Damned if I don't.
Whenever we lose a student, a child, and by an act of violence, a child who has been in our care, well, you know, not in our care at the time, but...
Are you telling us some kid
is dead?
It's happening. It's all happening.
Who?
And at this point, we don't know if...
Who?
If it was an accident or...
Suicide?
We don't know. We don't know that.
Who?
And we don't know how the kids are gonna take this.
Who is the kid?
I'm not at liberty to say. Now, the family is trying to keep this as much as possible.
You can't even tell us.
Mark Dickens.
Oh my God. He killed himself?
He may have. We don't know that.
Jesus.
He didn't have many friends, if any.
Good kid. Never said a word. Kind of kid whose name you learned last because you never had to tell him to shut up.
I didn't teach him, but good kid.
And so Jim will be grief counseling today as needed.
Oh, I can't believe it. What? When? How? With a gun? What?
I can't. Over the weekend, Saturday, But we are trying to keep this as much as possible. We're trying not to... I've got some pretty hard words to say. Words I never thought I would be saying. Let me just say that. I want you all to know how much I love each and every one of you. And how much I love Odyssey. I can't. There's a memo in your box. I'm gonna miss you all, and that's all I can say. You know, Odyssey will always be a part of me. A big part of me, and, you know, that is definitely a plus. You know, the only delta is that, well, Chapter 1 is going to be an even bigger part of me. And that, it is a place where I can make a real difference. And that is definitely a plus. And I promised myself I wouldn't cry, so I'm gonna run now, but I will be here the rest of the day, making announcements and administrating.
You low-life piece of shit.
I beg your pardon.
Hell, I'm gonna retire. I think I'll have my say. A kid dies.
Who died?
I gotta talk to you. It's real important.
Some kid died?
Professor Dedalus. I'd like to know why in the hell anybody should call you professor. You're not a professor.
No, but I'll do until a real one comes along.
And while we're on the subject...
What subject?
What about your inventory?
My what?
Your textbook inventory.
Well, I couldn't find the...
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, come on.
This is not optional. This is not if you're in the mood. You are required. This is the last goddamn inventory I'm gonna do, and goddamn it, it's gonna be done right.
Or what? You've already gone to Wendy and Willy Wonka. Where are you gonna go next? The White House? The Earth Shaker?
I am not gonna be held responsible for your...
Good. Lay off then.
No, I will not lay off. This is my job. I'm doing my job.
Fine. You do your job and don't worry about my...
It's my job to worry. To be responsible for these books. Don't you understand?
I understand. I just don't care.
You're just gonna stand there and tell me that...
I do not care. You know what my job is? My job is to teach. I'm not a damn bean counter.
They're books, you moron, not beans.
These are my resources, and I'll use them as I see fit.
Account for them! That's all I'm asking. Is that too much to ask?
I think so. Yeah.
Don't turn your back on me!
I beg your pardon?
Did you see what he just did?
Ow!
Sorry.
We are in darkness! Ever the science teacher, eh, bald man?
Let us fight the powers of darkness!
So Wendy's leaving.
What?
Wendy. That bitch. I taught her Miss Pluses and Deltas. And she just up and quit. Can you believe it? What?
I shit you not. There's a memo in everybody's box.
She quit?
Well, she took another job.
What the hell's the name of it? Chapter 1. She went into Chapter 1.
After all that, school advisory committee, discipline plan, pluses and deltas. All those damn pluses and deltas. And she quits. And the kid who killed himself?
There's something in us that can never die. Because
It was never born. We gotta climb out of the material universe! We gotta get beyond it! We gotta transcend it! My flesh turns to flame! Everywhere is the tempest! The earth shakes! Some kid's gonna kill you.
What?
4th period.
Serious, aren't you?
I saw it.
Saw it?
In my dream.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. You get scared enough, your soul will leave you.
Is that right? We're fighting. You know what we're fighting? Do you even know what we're fighting? Principalities. We're fighting against powers, man. Powers of darkness. It's been revealed to me. There is such a thing as evil.
No shit.
Do you like a cupcake? Thanks.
We're teachers. We battle ignorance.
I think not, my friend. I think we've surrendered. I think we've given up. I think the powers of darkness have won.
You know, I don't want a cupcake. I want a goddamn cigarette. Dedalus takes his whole class outside and sits them under a tree so that he can have a cigarette, but I have to go all day without a cigarette. Why doesn't he?
He does. He just doesn't.
I'll tell you why. It's called lack of willpower. It's called addiction. I should know. I've been smoking since I was 14.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah. I'm kidding. Do I look like I'm kidding?
Not exactly.
I'm gonna die. Hardy har.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I've been smoking for 40 years, and I can go all day without a cigarette. So why can't he?
I don't know.
He chooses not to.
You should quit.
I know. I'm wearing a goddamn patch.
Good for you, Edna.
But it's not gonna work.
How do you know it won't work?
Because I don't want it to. I'm sorry, but I don't want to quit.
Kids go to school to get stupid.
You gotta believe me. May God strike me dead if I'm lying.
That's my problem. I do not want to quit. I just don't.
I've never seen it rain like this.
The cloud burst. It's a sacred marriage between heaven and earth. It's a love union.
I look forward to smoking a cigarette all day long.
From the moment I put that last one out in the car when I get here at 7 a.m. till 3:40, when I get back in the car, and I'll be honest, my step quickens as I'm heading for my car because I know that as I drive away from this place, I'm going to take a good, long drag and not let it out till the light changes.
Comforting words, bald man.
And then let it out real slow.
Beware the wandering rocks.
And just let it trail out my nostrils till it fades away.
It's like, you know what it's like? Being a teacher is like being the captain of a ship. You're out at sea. What's anybody gonna do to help you? You're at sea. You're on your own.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Your attendance cards.
My what?
Attendance cards.
I don't...
Well, then you better find them.
Miss Turner, you have not made any concessions for my son. I've called you 14 times in the last 2 days, Miss Turner. Yes, that was me. Excuse me. Miss Turner, where are you going now? Miss Turner?
Yes, I will facilitate the student's withdrawal by all means. The sooner, the better.
Miss Turner, would you please explain your grading scale? Is that too much to ask? He tells me he has turned in all his homework, and just because he lost his backpack, you hold it against him.
My child.
You people get all summer off, and you have the nerve to ask
Miss
for
Turner.
a raise. Miss Turner, where do you think you are going? Now, excuse me. I beg your pardon. Miss Turner.
What's this? What is this? Is this... Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a gun. This is a gun, son. Hey, this is a fucking gun. How do you like that? Well, hold on there, Pard. I'm asking you a question. And this is a question you should know the answer to. This is a fucking gun, isn't it? You brought a fucking gun to school, didn't you? Huh? What for? What were you gonna do? Kill somebody? Huh? Somebody could get killed with one of these. This thing could kill somebody. You, for instance, you must have thought of that because it just occurs to me that this thing could fucking kill you. You bring it into my classroom. I try to wrestle it out of your hands. It goes off. You die. Make sense? You worthless piece of shit. Where have I heard that before? Anyway, then, where would I be? What would I be? Would I be like the avenging angel? No. I'd be a killer. And maybe I'd be doing you a favor because you went out. You're looking for a way out because life sucks at age 14 and you can't even begin to imagine how bad life can suck when you're, say, 30, let alone 60. So fuck it. Presto, wish granted. Only, I'm not a killer. I'm a teacher.
You're gifted, aren't you?
How'd you guess?
Let me ask you something then. Do you know the difference between good and evil?
What do you think?
Maybe the past isn't over.
It isn't?
My kids' projects. I'll be goddamned. What? They threw them out the window.
No. Maybe you can go back and fix it.
Can I?
Or go forward.
Goddamn fucking sons of bitches! Who? Whoever the blood fucking hell did it? Who the hell do you think? Do you think I know who the hell did it? If I did, I'd have him by the back of the neck right now.
Edna, your blood pressure, come on.
You go toward the center, but sometimes you go toward the center by going away from it.
Oh, there's more crime in the school than there is on the streets. The only difference is, if you get caught at school, nothing happens. You don't go to jail, you go to timeout. Theft, assault and battery, we've got sexual harassment, stalking, rape, drugs, fraud, extortion, libel, kidnapping, murder, you name it. We are not keeping them off the streets. We're giving them on-the-job training. We're turning the schools into the streets. And then we let them loose. They rob, they kill. They're only doing what they were taught to do in school.
Okay, not by their teachers.
Hell no, they don't have any teachers. They learn from each other. They only learn from each other. That's why they're so goddamn stupid. If I tried to teach them to wear their pants hanging off their ass, do you think they'd learn it? They'd say, fuck you. Well, and rightly so.
Well, what are you saying?
I don't know. I'm so damn mad I could spit nails.
I see.
Do you?
No.
It is not born, it does not die.
Wow.
Having been, it will never not be. It's an illumination from within and without. That is what knowledge is all about.
Yes.
Okay, try to look at this from the dean's point of view.
The dean is flat out killing us. Sending the kids back to class with a hug and a blow pop. They come back laughing at you.
From the dean's point of view, you are not going to get rid of these kids. Why bother playing hardball with them? Where is that going to get you?
You want to kill death, don't you? There's only one way you can do it.
I gotta die?
Live as one already dead.
You are stuck with them. They are not going anywhere. You're going to have to deal with them. So what are you going to play tough guy? Or are you going to befriend them? Establish some rapport. Endeavor to please them so that you don't set them off.
We're going the wrong way. That's it. That's the message. We're going the wrong way. We've got to go back. We've got to go all the way back to the beginning where we started and go the other way.
And tell the teachers who write them up, fuck you instead.
The teachers are not going to slit your tires. The teachers are not going to brain you with a rock.
Don't you see? We've got to go the other way.
There is no other way.
Oh my God. I know who you are. You're that kid. That kid who killed himself. You're Mark Dickens. You're dead.
So are you. You just don't know it yet.
But why? You're a good kid. You're gifted.
I'm doing a good thing. I'm giving you a gift.
Please. Don't.
All right. Close your eyes nicely.
Oh my God. That was a gunshot.
Yeah.
That was a gunshot.
Let's don't go charging in there.
Oh, Christ, no. I can hear them screaming in there.
Oh, of course. They're not going.
But do you think that anyone has called for help?
Oh, your goddamn intercom's not working.
You missed me.
No, I didn't. I shot you right through the heart.
But I'm not dead.
Live as one already dead.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I gotta sit out.
You let it happen.
Let it.
I thought you wrestled the gun away from him. I thought you held him at bay. I thought you taught him a lesson.
Oh, that would have been good, wouldn't it? He's shooting everybody.
So finally a kid loses it big time, brings a gun to school, blows somebody away. Are we supposed to act surprised? Because I am not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm not. I feel a little shaky.
You mean?
That's right. I'm gonna have to take a sick day.
I let it happen.
Well, breathe. Take a deep breath. Not like that. Breathe slowly, slowly.
Well, you can't there not tell me how to breathe.
Relax. Okay, relax.
My hand is cramped.
You know the funny thing, bald man? I can't swallow because the blood keeps rushing in from the inside. See?
Shit! Am I having a goddamn stroke?
No, you are not having a stroke. You are all right. Believe me, you are going to be all right.
The blood is rushing out and rushing in at the same time.
Relax. You are not having a stroke.
What do you know? I mean, you're not a goddamn doctor.
That's not funny.
No.
What's it all mean? Can anybody tell me? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Anybody?
Don't go round hungry.
He was a young person with a lot of problems, battling a lot of demons. Yes.
Jim, are you telling me we got some kid was brought up on charges of attempted murder in our rooms and we don't even know about it?
No, I'm not telling you that.
Kid makes death threats, he gets counseled, and that's it?
Not at all.
That I'm nuts.
Nobody said you were nuts.
Nobody. Look, I want to know just what the hell happens when...
The mother and the father decided not to press charges.
The kid tried to kill his parents and that's okay?
Apparently.
You mean you could try to kill somebody, and as long as you don't actually do it, then that's okay. Well, that's reasonable. I mean, you're right. If I got a problem with that, I must be nuts. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's societal. Nobody can solve...
I'll tell you, the first goddamn thing you can do is stop lying!
Easy now. Kant says the lunatic is a dreamer in the waking state.
That's me.
But Schopenhauer says that the dream is a short insanity.
Then what's insanity?
A long dream.
Well, that's it. That's exactly what's happening to me. That is a perfect description.
Nothing's perfect.
You don't remember this, of course. But in my dream, you and me are walking along this same hallway, and I pointed up ahead and I said, now there's something I never noticed before.
What?
That writing on the wall.
What writing?
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
I see you've still got your talisman.
Yeah, it still works. Just broken.
But I thought you said you were going home.
I am.
Everybody's the same. what you gonna teach us today? I don't have much to say. Guess I'll go my own way. I'm going up. Up into the world someday. It's okay that you don't understand my ways. So sorry, it's time to go. I really don't know anything why it is these things occur.